Hi everyone. We're talking about one-to-one functions, and it has something to do with the inverse functions. So let's talk about that. A function is one-to-one if and only if, that's what this is an abbreviation for, if and only if, its inverse is a function. So you have a function, and you go to find the inverse. If that is a function, then it is a one-to-one function. The horizontal line test, I'm going to use HLT in the future probably, so I don't write out that all the time. The horizontal line test can be used to determine if a function is one-to-one. Remember the vertical line test? If any vertical line would touch a function more than once, it's not a function. I should say if any vertical line would touch a relation more than once, it's not a function. Well, the same thing here. The inverse, it may have a function, but if you can have a horizontal line that touches it more than once, then it is, then the inverse isn't a function, and the function would not be considered a one-to-one function. So I've got a couple of examples here. It says use the graph of f to determine whether the function has an inverse function, or that, in other words, that it is a one-to-one function. So you got f of x equals 1/2 times 3 minus x. I haven't used this thing in a while. Let me get it out. Let's clear this out here. And we're taking y equals 1/2 times 3 minus x. Okay, I'm going to graph that. Right, that's a pretty good look at it. I'm just going to go zoom, and number 6, if I go down to 6, you get a good look at it. The horizontal line test. If I graph this, looking at the horizontal line test, I'm just going to make a quick sketch of this. The y-intercept is 1.5. The slope is 1/2. So if I go down 1 and over 2, your line looks kind of like this. Just for your notes, just to have something. Any horizontal line is only going to touch it once. F of x is 1-to-1. Because the inverse is a function. Now, this one, that's a parent function. That's the absolute value parent function. So absolute value of 1 is 1, absolute value of 2 is 2, absolute value of 3 is 3, and so on. Absolute value of -1 is 1. Absolute value is positive, so on, so on, so on. You know what I'm trying to say. So here's the absolute value function. If I get a horizontal line here, I hit it twice. Any horizontal line above the x-axis is going to hit it twice. This is not 1-to-1. Okay. That's all I'm going to put in this video.